Are you curious about how short term law courses can give your career a powerful boost? Well, in that case, do not skip this video as we explore the best short term law courses and opportunities they open up for you.
Are there after 12 5-year law course and 3-year I did 3-year law course. And then first of all, let me tell you, I didn't want to do law, right? I didn't want to become a teacher, but again accidentally this happens. Sometimes you don't choose profession chooses you. So in that way I started doing this 3-year law, and obviously I did LLM and PhD also later on. So I'm PhD in law from Gujarat National Law University, and then like I really appreciate, like I have done from certificate to PhD, I would say more than 15, 16 course. Like, so I really, like it really values that certificate course at that time. I remember some senior people, why are wasting your money on this, certificate course, a diploma course, PG diploma. But at this particular time, right now, it it won't facilitate me because I am in different stage, right. But maybe at this, the student stage, or you are fresher, right? So this kind of capsule course, short term courses, right? Maybe for a week, right, we are running various courses. Maybe I will talking later on in responding to different questions asked by you. So different courses we have like run, like 1 week course, or 10 days, also 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or this kind of courses short term that we have run this course. And then we have seen the drastical changes, because in 3 year 5-year courses, for example, 3 year there are 30 plus subject will be there. In 5 year there are 50 subject will be there. But there are skill, like subject, various laws are keep coming. Right now I can see some subjects are part of law, so we didn't study those subjects. Still there are lacuna also, because in semester you can say 5 6 subject will be there, right? But again, what about the other emerging subject, right? And then uh, some, for example, there are 4 clinical papers are there. It's called clinical papers, no, practically that you have to learn. For example, drafting and pleading, and then the mooting course. And then right now we also organize in soft skills. So these are the really basic, I would say it's not being taught in law schools. This kind of courses definitely will help you. And right now, like dispute resolution, how to resolve, because so many cases are pending all over the India, you can see. So skill of, you can see, I have jotted some points. For example, this ADR skill, alternative dispute resolution skill. Like in short, we can say dispute resolution skill that's required. Then legal drafting and pleading skill, because it will help you whether you are working, or for example, recently we conducted couple of courses in Gujarati language also, and national level English language also. So drafting and pleading, and then soft skill that seems required, that is really lacking in law student, legal professional, also in law teachers. So let me tell you. And then this dispute resolution skills. So this kind of, and obviously few subjects are there new emerging, that can be different courses are being run by different institutions from law colleges also, and private bodies also, that can be definitely take up at at your convenience. And I suggest start taking clinical paper, means practical papers, and you will learning. For example, you're learning contract act, company law. So that how will you draft, like family law, how you draft maintenance application, check bounce, consumer complaint. In that way, so final year of law courses, so this kind of like mooting, like how to you argue in court of law, drafting and pleading, how you prepare a legal drafting, right, in different subject matter. Another thing, like in professional ethics, again, how as a professional, how will behave, right? You, what will your ethics, what will your practice, code of conduct, that thing. Another things like ADR is called alternative dispute resolution. So these four practical things are there, but again not taught well. Let me tell you, only 5% of the law school, this this paper is being taught properly, right? Not in detail. We are calling as a, like clinical paper, that means practical paper. You are, it will help you to in practical, once you go and practice right now, how to draft, how to speak, how to present a case paper. So those things are there. So those practical things, that's required, that will help in when you go in a profession, yeah, whether it's a 3-year or 5-year course. And obviously other subject you can take up, like is being not covered in the law school curriculum. Like there are compulsory paper by bar, we have Bar Council of India, compulsory papers are there. And there are additional paper offered by, and then obviously it's called like honors paper offered by law school. And third things, right, additional paper, optional paper, like air and space law, maritime law, like AI technology, and then cyber law, and then maritime, air and space law. So this kind of extra courses being run, and then definitely they take up, they offer these courses, and then they according to interest of the student, they run this course particularly. So this very greatly, I would say, demand, you want to equip yourself in, then be a market ready in future. 3 year after graduation, you do 3 year law course, and then there are options like BCom LLB, BBA LLB, BSc LLB, BSW LLB, BTech LLB, right? So that's recently they've come up. Also, they try to, like for example, BTech LLB, they will try to include law and technology part, or there are courses like energy, like UPS. There are courses like energy law, technology law. So this kind of the specialized. I hope participant must be aware about National Forensic Sciences University, right? So in Gandhinagar and New Delhi is there. So they initiated called like BSc LLB, right? So they are focusing on it, like they've named the school like School of Law, Forensic Justice and Policy Studies. So they work like BSc for data science and then forensic law, and then 2 years back they started BBA course in New Delhi campus. So that way, by offering this kind of specialized courses, as I told you, like law and BTech LLB in that way. So this kind of skill, or like that subject can be added, right? But again, some subject, for example, as I told you, this a list like AI and technology cannot be taught, right? As I different, like big law school, they are offering courses, right? But what about other laws? For example, what about the student, they are studying 95% of law schools, big law school, they have faculty members also there. They keep offering part of honors, and then additional courses also. They run this short term courses like certificate. I have seen law schools, I'm talking about national law universities also, they are running like 3 day certificate course on XYZ subjects. So sports law, entertainment law, or like for example jotted down some point like air and space, forensic justice, like forensic law, and sports law, insolvency bankruptcy code, and then competition act, right? And then different uh, like cyber law, forensic. This kind of courses, like it can be. So sometimes what happens is subject, like for example cyber law. So this, but again advanced level, it's really required for this, depending upon your timing and resources, that you can choose different timing and keep updating yourself, right? If you, and then especially like I forgot to mention, like integrate this subject. If you're talking about corporate, you don't I won't be working in particular other subject, right? So you have to integrate different subjects to focus on. For example, law is like, let me tell you, law is a social science, right? So you have to integrate with different subjects, right? You cannot like teaching law and forget about different part of and then now law and technology is also beginning. So you have to connect those things, law, technology, and then other aspect of so law is everywhere. So you have to think how you integrate, how do you pick up different courses at certain particular point of time. So keep checking National Law University's website. So because they have resources to run this kind of courses. Others also like tier 1, tier 2 law schools, like national law schools, like schools are there every, like almost every state. You just keep checking different courses, different programs, right, at a regular interval level. And then tier 1, tier 2 law schools also, like for example Symbiosis Law School or EPS or any other, like in PD Goenka, maybe like Calcutta, or maybe like in Bennett. So they keep coming with different courses. So become part of those kind of programs and take a maximum advantage. So I keep posting this thing like faculty development program, capacity building program on my Pro Bono India LinkedIn page, obviously other social media also, and then law teachers India also. People are getting a lot of benefits compared to Pro Bono India started 2016, law teachers 3 years back. But I can see really people are helping. And every day, sir, please post our college event on this. We are having this conference, seminar, faculty development program, short-term courses, PG diploma courses in that way. So follow this pages, right, and keep taking website also, right? This prominent law schools, some maybe like in online courses also available by foreign universities also in free. Those kind of also you can go for it. Just as I told you, in IIMs also they are running these courses. So don't go, for example, don't keep I want to do only law courses. Sometimes they're coming with some engineering college, they are offering like intellectual property related, so it's related to law. Do those courses also. Maybe management also, law management. I was part of IIM Ahmedabad. So there are courses also, law management and public policy, and then law and intellectual property rights. So that way it will really help you. So keep exploring, be active on, especially other. No, I'm not suggesting other social, like obviously LinkedIn can be active, right? And keep looking at the website. I do, for example, don't think there will be a comprehensive website, right? We keep sharing like what I do. whatever things are happening in legal aid or maybe law teaching academics, I keep posting, but there is a limitation, right? So what I do, I also every day keep checking what's happening in particular, for law schools. It's very important information I circulate in our law teachers group, because they are not aware about this. Recently, as I told you in the morning itself, as I told you, mediation is a booming thing, right? Alternative dispute resolution. So NALSA mediation, that's a website. So recently it's launched, I think day before yesterday. I shared in the law teachers group, sir. Thank you very much, sir, for letting us know so about these courses. It's free, right? So things are there. You have to be active. Let me tell you, people knowing, sir, how do you know this? So much things, but again, you have to be active on various platforms. Common law admission test. Recently this year, and they also started batch. They started course LLM in IPR. It's a very unique course, right? So it's not necessary you have to go for, and then they are running this course in LLM executive also. Sometimes, for example, you are done law, and there I have seen people, sir, मैंने तो इतने साल पहले किया था law, and there is a disconnection. So it will help you, right? So NLU Delhi and Maharashtra National Law Institute, they are offering LLM executive, right? You won't be eligible for teaching, or right? They clearly mentioned. So NLU Delhi also offering LLM executive. Maharashtra National Law Institute also. One of my friend also did this LLM executive. It's called professional program, LLM Pro Professional or LLM executive. And recently, NLU Delhi, they started this LLM in intellectual property rights, right? So I hope participants must be aware about. So they started, this course, and then with the help of World Intellectual Property organizations, right? And then our government body DPIIT, so they jointly they are offering this course. That's a good got very good response in that way. So this kind of things are also available. If you want to like, I'm an engineer, right? So I'm like working in company, working in intellectual and patent area, I looking at the IPR. But I've seen people are not aware about this intellectual property rights. So this kind of courses are also available, right? So I want to obviously starting from certificate to so मुझे sir LLM करना है. So this kind of option available. You can obviously the explicitly mentioned, right? It will be not helpful for teaching, right? So you have to do that, full time that LLM proper courses. If you go and teach what I did, like LLB, LLM, and PhD, but it will help you. As I told you, Master of Business Law from National Law School Bangalore, this LLM offered by various law schools that way. Different courses like recently IIT Kharagpur, they started public policy course. So it's a great thing, right? In that way, law school they are starting, like in Rajiv Gandhi School of Intellectual Property, right? In they are offering this IPRs, specialization for years. So those way, and the recently public policy course they also offered. So it will really definitely, because they are into field for years and years, it will help. People will also go for this kind of courses. NALSA also, right? National Law Institute Hyderabad, in that way. So they are offering different fun courses with the help of government body. As I told you, this insolvency bankruptcy code. So with the help of this government body, IBBI, Insolvency Bankruptcy Board of India, with help National Law Schools, right, and IBBI. So they are offering this kind of course also. So this UG is there, PG is there, and then these are the special courses, right, in association with government or maybe non-NGO, right, or maybe international bodies. So these kind of options are also available.